Hello, hello. Back in my bedroom. Back with my family. Life is good. I've just moved my bed for the first time in 17 years. And it's brought a whole new energy to the room. A new excitement, a new beginning. It goes to show that you can have the same resources, but just by utilising them in a different way, changing them around, changing perspective, that the same resources can feel fresh and feel new. And I think after the transformation that's happened recently, that this was a good move, because it feels as though my space has newness as well. A strange synchronicity that happened was I was watching a video earlier. I can't remember the creator's name, but it was discussing about documenting your life, and the first initial shots were photographs that he had from childhood. And I've asked my family for photos in the past, but they weren't sure where they were. And as I was moving my bed around, there was a lot of stuff that was under the bed, so I was taking all of that out, looking through it, and I happened to stumble across a box which is full of photographs of the past, of my mum when she was young, my auntie, myself, my nana, my granddad. And it was like a little gift from life. The thing that I was thinking about earlier in the day showed up, and it was there the whole time. I just didn't know it. So I'm looking forward to looking through those tomorrow. As I returned to the familiar space, I noticed that it was easier to fall into old habits, like going on YouTube and checking my phone and almost just slipping back into the same pattern that I had before leaving. Until I caught myself in the act and decided to make a different move, to go sit outside with my book, read, and then meditate. And time had flew. When I checked my watch, I thought it was wrong, because what felt like about 10 minutes turned into about an hour. And then I came back and I had the idea to move things around. I don't really have some big life lesson. I guess the moral of this story is everything you need, you have. I wanted a new space. I changed the bed around. I wanted some photographs of the past, and they turned out to be right here in my room. I didn't start making YouTube videos for years because I thought that you needed a camera, you needed to have experience, you needed to have something to say, you needed to script a video, you needed to have all of these things. And as it turns out, all you need is to start. All you need is to try and do the thing that you want to do. And use what you have. Because you can always make a case for what you're lacking, whether it's skills, whether it's confidence, whether it's resources, money, connections. There's always going to be something that you're lacking if you're coming from a place of lack. Because two people can have the same resources, and yet one of them acts, tries, fails, enjoys, moves forward, and the other one is stagnant. Because they've allowed the story that they've told themselves that they do not have what they need, they do not have what it takes to do it. And the truth is, you don't know until you try. And if you don't try, then you'll never do it. But if you just allow yourself to give it a go, you don't know what will happen, but it'll certainly be better than not doing anything. Maybe I did have something to say after all. That's another thing. I was always worried I had nothing to say, or that I wouldn't be able to articulate it, and that prevented me from doing videos like this. And all it took was me to take the pressure off, to not prepare, just to turn the camera on and see what happens. And what happens, I can't predict, but I tell you what, it's each time I surprise myself with what comes out. And since doing this, since just starting and making a commitment to try, I've started doing a bit more videography. This is my 21st video in a row. I have a new lease on life, and I'm prepared to just see what happens. To not have any expectations, not worry about the future. To just roll with the punches, go with the flow. To fall and what I thought was a fall to my end actually is turning into the opportunity to fly, or to learn how to fly anywhere. So yeah, day 21. Thank you for another beautiful day. I love you.